What's happening, Hammers? Dan Lawless here, West Ham fan TV, and I hadn't planned to do a video today. I've got a lot to do, but you know, I see a lot of the comments, some comments in my last video, the transfer reaction, the last transfer video I'd done, about, you know, looking at our window and how it is, and you know, we was talking about Hugill, and there's so many comments saying, give him a chance, and this, that, and the other, right? And, you know, so I just wanted to do this video to first dispel any misconceptions about my feelings about Hugill, and also look at, again, the positives of the signing. So first of all, with the Hugill thing, that whole video where I'm going through it, we're picking apart his stats, we're looking at what some of the Preston fans have said. We're evaluating this signing on the basis of, I mean, this is the thing, the fact that this is our one striker that we've signed in this window when we needed at least a couple. We sold two strikers, right? And my problem, and this is the thing, that all the frustration was against the board that we've gone and only made this signing, right? To me, the sign, if it's just that, if that signing is amongst another experienced striker, you know, say we would have got Slimani, or Smolov, who again, you know, he might not have been good because Russian league, but he's got a good goal scoring record. But if we would have got that, we've got him and another striker, it would have been a different vibe entirely. It's just the pressure is on him, and it's hard for us to really see why, you know what I mean? Like, so that's where it's coming from. Of course, I'm going to give him a chance. Every West Ham fan is going to back him. I want him to score every game. I hope he scores 100 goals for West Ham, 1,000, whatever you want to bloody call it. Of course we do. We all are going to get behind him. No one's going to boo him, obviously. Like, that's what some people are acting like. He gets on that pitch, he comes on, people will give him a round of applause, and they'll get behind him. That's exactly what's going to happen. But the whole idea was reviewing the transfer window as a whole. And on the strength of this signing, when we need some goal scorers, he's coming in with a lot of pressure on his shoulders, if you know what I mean. Now, not so much expectation from fans, but pressure in terms of we need someone to stick it in the back of the net where we've got an Arnautovic out for so long. We've been struggling. We struggle without those guys. Anyway, so let's just get into some of the positives of Jordan Hugill and why he could potentially be a success at West Ham. Firstly, you got to look at it at West Ham. He's going to be playing with a lot better players around him, right? You know, in Preston, he didn't have that same calibre of players in terms of people feeding him the ball, other people being able to do that work for him, and crosses and stuff like that. You know, he's playing with some top quality, high caliber players. So then he might get a lot more chances. He might get, you know, more service. And also, playing with better players is going to make him a better player at the end of the day. You know, he's going to step up his game. I was about to say training at a top-class training facility, but have you seen Rush Green? Like, compared to some championship clubs have better facilities than us. But yeah, you know, like, but training with Premier League level coaches, do you know what I mean? That's gonna help bring his game to that next level. So I think there's gonna be a big step up. You know, another thing, Moyes likes a target man, right? He really likes a target man. You know, Fellaini and stuff like that. I think he played as that sort of target man role. I mean, he is kind of short for a target man at 6 foot, but you know, apparently he's supposed to be strong, able to hold the ball up, which we do need. You know, if you've got someone who can actually hold the ball up, then it allows other players to get in position, right? And that's the big thing, because sometimes you have the striker there, they've got the ball, and you know, they're on their own basically, and you know, they try and go past the player or whatever, lose the ball. Whereas if he's there to hold the ball up, get the other players there, then he can pass the ball, get into position. So that's a positive there. But yeah, I think Moyes, whatever happens, he will become a better player. Although a lot of players have a track record of being worse when they come to West Ham. Zaza, Kaleri, just to name a few. But no, I think it will. I think his game is going to improve. I think he's going to get some good training facilities. sorry, good coaches to train with, not so much the training facilities. You know, another one is he's going to be hungry. Like, you know, he's just got a fantastic opportunity to come and play for the Premier League. That it probably surprised him as much as it surprised the rest of us, to be honest with you. So he's going to really be hungry to impress. And one of the positive things, when I read that Preston fans comment, one of the things he said is he works hard and he runs and runs and runs, which is a real positive, is what West Ham fans want to see. If anything, even if you ain't got that ability, you ain't got that technical ability, we want to see you work your ass. We want to see you run. We don't like to see passengers. Do you know what I mean? We love someone who can work hard. So if he can come and do that at West Ham, and hopefully those technical areas of his game can be improved, you know, the finishing and stuff like that, can hopefully be improved. So, you know, we'll see. Like I said, there are some positives. He seems like a really nice lad, very likeable by the look of him. I see his interview, and yeah, you can tell he's just thrilled to be at the club. So he wants to be here, and if he works his arse off, then, do you know what I mean? You can't grumble at that. It's just tough that he's coming into a situation where we really need someone to come and hit the ground running. Maybe him and Chicharito might work together. Do you know what I mean? Like, almost like him holding the ball up, knockdowns and stuff for Chicharito. Maybe they might be a good combo. And that's what we could need. So it might not be that he's banging in goals throughout the weeks, but it might enable Chicharito to bang in some goals. We'll see. You know, like I said, I really would like to see him play on Saturday, because I want to see him for my own eyes. It'd be good to see him for our own eyes, and see how he plays and see how he fits into the team. You know, whether it's coming off the bench, it depends what Moyes wants to do, but I do want to see him in action and see how that goes. But it's just, the thing is, my problem is, it's just like, it's a signing that if you make it, you want them to be able to have the time and settle in and things like that. Like I was saying, you know, I said on the show yesterday, it's a summer signing, really. It's an early doors summer signing. You know, you get them in, you see what they can do. You know, there's no pressure to come in. We've got coverage, we've got squad depth, but because we've got such weak squad depth, he's going to be a big factor. He's going to be our only other striker now, really. I think we've sent Martinez out on loan as well. So it's Chicharito and it's Hugill. So the pressure is on. But hopefully he rises to the pressure. Let's see what happens anyway. So I just thought I'd just clarify a few things. And now he's our player. You know, look at the positives and really, you know, yeah, like I said, like you lot have said, give him a chance. The amount of times I've heard that phrase, give him a chance. And this is the thing, like with me, I have probably the most patience when it comes to players, right? Like players like Ayew, who's getting dug at. You never really see me slagging off players so much, and Snodgrass and things like that. You know, the abuse that a lot of our players get, I'm one of the last people that you'll see do that. But like I said, it's the context of the signing. It's not so much the signing, it's all about context. And that's what I had an issue with, is the context of the signing. And that's why we picked it apart the way we did. So, just thought I'd clear that one up. Let me know if you guys can think of any other positives of Hugill and us signing him, and what you think he could potentially bring. And if you are a Preston fan, I know some of you were laughing in the comments. Some had some positive things to say, but you know, is there anything that, you know, you think that he could bring to us, and any positive outcomes, positive spin on it? Let me know. Just no one write in the comment section, give him a chance, because I'm tired of that phrase now. All right, we're giving him a chance. Brighton, let's see him. Hopefully he plays, and yeah, we'll all get behind him. So hopefully we get the 3 points. Look for Scott's video. I'm going to be up in Brighton with Nikki. And hopefully we get the 3 points. But apart from that, bit of a shambles of a window. Tony Henry race row. I'll probably have to do a West Ham week and talk about that. What a joke that is. This is the thing. This club is driving me. It's emptied my hip flask. Been drinking it. Nice hip flask. Look, Jace got me. Lawless here. Good old Jace. Yeah, so anyway, Leave your comments, subscribe, all of that stuff. One thing left to say, come on you irons.